Let's see, where do we start with life? We start with life at the beginning, which everybody has a beginning or they wouldn't be here. My name is Jay, that's J-A-Y, Cannon, capital C-A-N-N-O-N. 3 N's, not 2. I'm a son of a gun. Get it? C-A-N-N-O-N. By golly, I'm a cowboy. Believe that. You can bet your last dollar on it. Those that don't believe, come follow me around. I have dogs. I don't think a cowboy should be alive, don't have a dog. I have horses. I have cows. I have all of my memories from thousands and thousands and thousands of miles. From one rodeo arena in one parking lot to another rodeo arena in another parking lot. I was 15 years old. Longer I rode, the better I got. You see how I rode with my shoulder up? But I did good. I was young, and I went to the amateur rodeos up in Kansas and Iowa and Missouri and Nebraska, and I won everything. I was raking in money.
Friday night message. Good evening, everyone. We welcome you to the fastest big rodeo in Burwell. Is everyone in a good mood tonight? If you are, say yeah! Well, the easiest way to play the third horse. He has position, and he leads the World Championship now. His name is Clint. He is a finely trained athlete and is really on his game. He's from Mullen, Texas.
Let's go, boys! Let's go!
They're running money in Austin, Texas, over his house. They're going to run some in Nebraska. I mean, yeah! Why not?
Hadley, that's all!
It'll always be that way. There's always going to be one guy out there somewhere that wants to ride something. Maybe bucking elephants, but if that's what it is, that's what it'll turn to. I guarantee you there's some cowboys out there somewhere that would put their bull rope on an elephant and say, buck him. And they try. It's just for the entertainment to see if they could do it. They try. They've tried riding water buffaloes. They've tried riding zebras, mules. Basic thing is it's an animal against a man, and that's what our sport is. And it's as long as there's animals left alive, there's going to be a cowboy that wants to ride them and rope them and conquer them. It's a rare breed, but it'll never die out.
Cowboy! Cowboy! Entry fees were $100 at Rio Rancho. I think I spent gas and food and hotel getting out there, I probably spent close to $200. Yeah. I had a big old bay horse that circled around to the right. Was pretty good. Jam up, like sat up underneath herself, made a pretty good ride on her. So felt good, but they didn't like it, and it's just the same old, same old.
And all I worry about while you're on the road is your safety and what you're doing. It's all I think about. Everybody else too. Your dogs are well taken care of. The house,
sir.
Everything's good. You got to keep positive thoughts.
Yes, sir.
I had a good run rodeoing, a long run. I missed some of my dreams because I was playing Mr. Mom and I couldn't afford hardly to enter half the rodeos I wanted to go to. I didn't have a dime to help me. I had to build houses for a month at a time to get enough money to have gas and entry fees to go get on 10 rodeos. And then if I didn't win, I had to come back home and build a house or something. I'd do whatever I could to survive, but I did it because I wanted to do it. I mean, that was my choice. I rodeoed because I wanted to win. Winning's good. Losing's not good. Make sure you get all your stuff. And don't forget to get that baby powder. There's some baby powder in the bathroom I bought because you were out of baby powder last week. It goes on back. Be careful driving over. You got 2 hours. Bear it out. Whatever you do, just try hard as you can. Guys, tour points. You got to stay squared up, peel the sucker up. You don't give it 100%, you ain't no better than nobody else. You got to be a champion. Cowboys in their big trucks.
A big motel room's on wheels.
How do all these guys get so many sponsors and we can't get crap?
Told me a good sport happening with a little incentive for raising more money today. How about for Bill Cole?
I don't have any loafers. I wouldn't even know how to put them on. I don't have any socks that match because I'm a cowboy and cowboys don't wear matching socks. And if you do, you're not a real cowboy. You might as well go ahead and figure that stuff out right now because real cowboys don't wear the same kind of socks. It's bad luck. By golly, I'll walk half a mile to get around not walking under a ladder. there's no way in the world you'll catch me putting my hat on a bed. I do everything I can to keep from having bad luck, just so I have all the good luck I can possibly gather up. And I believe that's the cowboy way. I mean, this is the way it should be. My friends are cowboys. My real friends.
You've got to allow a head start to the steer. It's called a barrier. You ride from behind, you break the barrier, you got a 10-second penalty. North Dakota cowboy had a time of 4-4, but he did not allow the proper head start.
Let's go, boys!
Got caught in my latigos by my rigging. It was stuck right here and left me set, and this one was stuck right here. They yanked me forward like this, and I went to push and try and get her back. I finally popped it loose and set it. I don't know if she got it in her mouth or right up under here. But it was pinched and left. I couldn't get it to drag. It was stuck in her neck. And I got off and like this whole thing was slobbery from like this much of my shank. That's what I was looking at over there. I was like, what the heck? Walking in, jumping on the wall.
She's covered some ground. Nobody's winning.
When the whistle blew, I was leaning back looking at that fence. I'm like, oh no.
I thought mine was going in, yours was going.
We going across fast.
Get on it.
I was sitting one night, like 1 or 2 in the morning, sitting there watching TV, and a rodeo came on. And once I saw this rodeo on TV, I really took in the image of a cowboy. I wanted to be a freaking cowboy. That was me. I wanted to be a cowboy. I was like, that is me right there. And I told my brother, that is me. So I went and got me a cowboy hat. I got me boots. I did the cowboy stuff. You know, I never rodeoed or nothing, but I thought I was a legit cowboy. And this boy's like, yeah, come ride bulls with me. So I go down there, and he gives me his boots and his chaps and stuff. I'm like, all right, man, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You gotta help me out with this. I got you, Cannon, I got you. So he pulls this bull rope. I get this bull, and he's jumping around. I'm like, oh, God, what am I doing, man? I'm scared to death here. And I run my hand in. He says, all right, Cannon, this is what we're gonna do. You just pull this rope real tight, and they pulled it, run it in your hand like this. So I ran it in my hand. He said, all right, Cannon, you go, buddy. And boy, I said, let's go. And they opened the chute, and boom, boom. I was on the ground. I hit the ground. I was like, what the hell, man? I jumped up. I was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. I rode for like a half a second. I mean, they literally opened the chute, and the bull made like one jump, and I fell off. Landed that dirt all over me, and I was sore. I was like, oh, my God, that was awesome. Like, the adrenaline just run through me and was just crazy. Awesome. And I was just like, this is unbelievably awesome.
Entries closed for Gillette, Wyoming, Truckee, California, Omak, Washington, Riverton, Wyoming, Sublimity, Oregon, and Grimshaw, Alberta.
And Dale Hart.
Hello? Confound machines. I want to talk to a person, a real person. I want to talk in English, American English. I don't want a machine. I want to talk in English to a person that speaks English. It's one room, 21st. So when you at the Roundup Motel, $330 for the single. The single was $100. $100 you told me, which you should probably give them to me because we're PRCA Rodeo Cowboys. You should probably give them to me cheaper than that because we're with the rodeo. We'll give you autographed pictures if you'll give us a better rate. Won't you let us have the single for $80? These boys that have raised rodeo and ride bareback horses, and They're going to fight to be where they need to be. They're going to fight for first place. They're going to keep pushing themselves. They want to win. You can't get to this level without being a winner. You want to win so bad, it hurts in your guts. You can't find the words to tell people. You reach in your heart and you want to look at the world and go, you don't know me. I want to win. I want to win. I want to win so bad. I want to win. I want to win. You don't ever lose that. And it's just the strength of what riding bareback horses. And I can't speak for the other events because I was never any good in the other events. I didn't even try them hardly. I tried to ride broncs, tried to ride bulls. Heck, I wasn't good at it. Wasn't what I was supposed to do.
I see that little boom, 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 and I was like,
Work together.
Freaking ride, dude. Hell yeah.
Jesse Davis remains in Utah. There we go. Come on, Jesse. Jesse right here for Jesse. With a little incentive to raise even more money today. How about for Bill Cole? 75.
White horse was bucking until you fucked him up. Kill him. Fuck him.
Gave me a cussing for not calling him.
Huh?
Gave me a cussing for not calling him.
I was 82 in the short round, nothing good, man. My horse was pretty weak. Yeah.
Thank you for
Clint Cannon.
What can I do for you today?
Can I get stock at Salt Lake City, Utah?
Alright, let's see here. Clint, you have 403. No name by flying you. Message saved. There are no more messages. Main menu.
Yeah. You gotta talk into your phone because I can't hear you. There you go. Alright. There you go. Say, Pops, this is Clint. Just called to leave you a message. I'm in Comanche. About 6 hours. Should be getting home sometime in the morning. Just calling to tell you I love you. I'll see you in the morning. Later. You could spin a complete circle and not see a single house. And now the city's just coming and coming and coming and coming. You can't cowboy out here anymore. It just makes you upset. Like, one of my dreams, man, is if I can accomplish what I can in rodeo and make the finals and shit, I'm gonna buy me 300 or 400 acres, Central Texas, West Texas, somewhere where I got deer all over my place and everything, man. It's kind of like your place, what you got now, man.
It's a dream come true up there.
I know.
I mean, we're 100 miles away from the biggest city, and pray to the good Lord they never catch us out there. If they do, they got to build a lot of houses between there.
Yeah. That's what I want. Get Pops to quit working for me and him can buy a ranch together. Go up, hang out, hunt and fish all day long, run some cows. Be cowboys, you know. That's what I miss, cowboy in a bunch. Odessa. See, I've counted Odessa, Denver, San Antonio, Austin. I'm gonna count Reno for sure and Salinas for sure.
2,
And probably Window Rock, because
3,
I've never gone to Window Rock.
4, 5, 6, 7. I was as gumpy as any of them at first. I remember the first year in college, we had Jersey cow vests. They were black and white. We looked like a bunch of cows. But the next year I won the region, and they made a special rodeo team up here in Houston, and I went 2 years up here to the University of Houston and won the region both years and went to the college finals, and the rest is history. I missed going to the finals by about $600, and I stayed after it till I got married, 73, on a bet. The bet was really, really ridiculous. I had a girl in Houston who was tracking me like a coon dog chasing a coon. And I didn't need I wanted rodeo. I didn't need a home. I didn't need a family. I didn't need marriage, and I knew I didn't. But she was bound and determined that I needed a home and I needed a family and blah, blah, blah. And she loved me, and you don't even know what love is. I made a bet with her because she wouldn't shut up. I didn't have a good horse drawn, and I thought, well, there's no way. And everybody turned out. For some reason, I don't remember what the reason was, everybody turned out but a few guys, and I won the bareback riding. So I got married on a bet the next morning in the jail at Fairfield, Texas. And I didn't know how to get married because I was still young and green and wet and had no business getting married. I went into the jail and asked the sheriff. He said, well, you're in luck. The judge will be here, play dominoes in just about an hour. And I had my dog and my girl, and I sat there and waited. I might as well stuck a knife in my eye. I had 3 beautiful kids. That's what I got out of it. She took my life and turned it upside down. She left us, and it was just disaster. And I couldn't rodeo because they were getting too big and had to go to school. And I had to just give up my dream. My whole life was nothing but rodeo, and this girl, she's the devil.
Oh, shine on, harvest moon, up in the sky. I ain't had no loving since January, February, June or July. No time, ain't no time to stay outdoors and spoon. So shine on, harvest moon, for me and my gal.
I mean, if Dad can make it, you can make it.
I don't know, Dad's in a lot better shape than me.
Well, he's gonna fall apart too.
Yeah. One of these days, he ain't done it yet. I just hope when I get to be his age, I come back together.
You're crazy.
You ain't climbed a rope since we had one there in the old house.
I work out on that tree every day. I do pull-ups every day.
Is that what the hummingbirds for? You climb up it?
No, that limb right over there is perfect. I bet I can do more pull-ups on it than you can.
You probably
I
could.
bet you $100 I can do 10 more than you.
Yeah.
10 more, whatever you can do.
I bet you Lala can do a pull-up. You need to get her some whey protein.
Why you want to challenge him so bad?
Because he says I'm going to fall apart.
I didn't say you're going to fall apart. I mean, I was always really proud of my dad. I used to take his little blue album, had all his rodeo pictures in there and stuff. I'd take him to school and show him to all the kids, and I always wore his belt buckles and everything else. I was always real proud of the fact that he's a cowboy, and I hope he always knows that. As a little kid, I sure was proud of the fact my dad was a rodeo cowboy, and I sure like taking that fact to school and letting kids know that. That was a good deal. He was my hero. He's my hero growing up. When I was younger, I really wanted to rodeo. I was the one in the family that wanted to rodeo. We just never did. Never got into rodeo, and I understand now that my dad went through pain when he left rodeo, so he'd much rather leave us out. He walked away in 1983. So did we.
I went to Monroe, Louisiana with my 3 boys. I have no wife. I didn't want a wife. My kids were hungry when we left the arena, and Cody, my oldest son, had a jar somebody gave him or he found or something, and we would go to the rodeo arenas. All the cowboys would put nickels, dimes, pennies, quarters in there for Cody. He would walk around and mooch pennies and nickels and dimes from all the cowboys. And we left the rodeo arena at Monroe, and I decided to pull into a fast food fried chicken place to feed the kids, and I'd drive home all night. We'd be home Sunday morning, go to church, and everything would be fine. And Cody had put his jar up on the table, and I'm up at the counter ordering him some chicken to eat, and all of a sudden, I hear the crash, bang, ding, ling, 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 ling. And 1,000 pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters, and broken glass were rolling all over the chicken restaurant floor. And Cody's screaming and crying. Clint knocked off his jar, and Kirby's laughing. And I'm thinking, it's 9 o'clock at night. These kids haven't eaten. I'm going to spend an hour picking up all his pennies, nickels, and dimes, trying to clean up all this glass for these people. I'm tired. I'm tired. So I picked it all up. I fed the kids. I put them in the Jeep, started driving back. I'm in my Jeep. We didn't have any doors on it. They lay in the back and across the middle and sleep. And I got home, it was just before daylight. I carried the kids in and put them in bed so they could sleep a while longer. I took my rigging bag out of the Jeep. Went and got a hammer and 2 nails. And I walked back to the front door. And I drove them 2 nails over the front door and opened my rigging bag up, unzipped it, took my spurs out, and hung them over the door. I got one of them left still, but the other one's, I think it's behind that ice box, but I'm not sure. It disappeared or somebody stole it. And I said, that's it. I'm done. Hadn't had any sleep. Tired. Just tired.
not a fluky deal, Dad.
Your
My
body,
arm
is your arm down
is
or
messed
back?
up. It was coming out. It didn't matter. It's not a fluky deal.
If I had to sit back and recount every injury I've had holes in my head, broken back, broken legs, broken wrists, everything in my body's been hurt somewhere or another. And they said I'd never walk again, and I did. I walked right out of it, and the next year
I ain't worried. I get out and go.
I wanted to come back. See, if you've lost your warrior attitude, you won't.
No,
you have to be a
I ain't
warrior.
lost no warrior. I want to get on bad.
It strengthened me. It made me want it worse.
Rodeo makes me want to just ride so bad, but.
Stay away from rodeo for a little while.
Oh, why? That's where his life is.
It's gonna eat him up.
I tried that and it didn't work.
Worst easier just
You're
to
wrong.
concentrate on focusing and coming back.
No, he needs to focus on making money, but that's where his money's at.
I mean, I was making a good ride and then just out of luck.
You've had your arms replaced with titanium rods. You've had concussions. You've had kneecaps busted. You've had elbows busted. You've had ribs broken. You've had a kidney that's been bruised and a spleen that's got punctured lungs. I mean, life's going to be a bitch. You know what? This might be the littlest thing. You're lucky to be alive. Look at it that way. You could be dead.
Look, man, I've always stayed positive more than anybody I know. I'm a positive son.
You're not very positive right now.
Yeah, I get. It's
just like somebody stole the sun or something.
But I get down for a second, then I'm back up, man. I'm like like Mike Tyson.
They started telling me about the story, and this De Leon, he was a real crafty fella and could do a lot of stuff, and he had a son that was real energetic and full of life, and his name was Icarus, and they got trapped in this maze, and they couldn't get out, so Dedalius, he freed him. He built him a set of wings, made them out of wax and feathers, and told him to follow him when they got to go to escape, but don't stray. Don't get off on one of them dirty trails. Stay on the pavement and watch and stay behind me, and we'll get out of here free and safe and sound. Well, the kid didn't listen. He flew up too close to the sun, and he died. And they said, that's like your story. And I looked at him, I said, that's not going to ever be my story. What cowboy would be named Icarus? I mean, cowboys' names are Joe Bob, and Jay Bird, and Steve, and stuff like that. And Icarus would be a terrible name for a cowboy. If I was a judge in an arena and I looked and it said out of chute number 3, here's Icarus, well, I'd tell you right now, I'm probably just going to go ahead and throw a flag on him just for having a bad name.
Clint Waller, Texas. Here we go again. Your neighbor from the Northwest is the champion in Deming, New Mexico.
81 points. That's going to mean that
built real strong, was a fullback at Stephen F. Austin, plays football, rides bareback horses. This is one tough guy.
This guy's pumped. Clint Cannon, you needed an 83 tonight, you got an 86. What a ride.
I was excited. I can't even tell you.
I was excited.
I needed 83 to have a shot at making it back. 86. I'm praising God. I made it. I'm so
Hey, God bless you. Gesundheit, bud. What are you doing this morning? You know what I did yesterday? I went to the rodeo.
What, the
Before
spur?
it started with Houston,
You trying to
I bought
spur?
you something. You spurring?
Yeah.
That goes perfect. I'll show you these in a minute. There's a special surprise. Your first spurs. I bought you 2 pair of chrome-plated spurs.
Those are nicer than what your daddy's got, Bubba.
Check this out. Look at this. You want to put these on you? We'll get you little booties. And then you can really spur.
Really?
Mama will
Watch
really
that.
have a fit when she finds out we bought these.
Whew. There you go. You feel them?
I'm loving it. As long as I'm getting on bucking horses, I'm excited. That's the key. Now, the season I've been having, I've been blessed. I've drawn good, I've drawn bad ones, but I've just had a good positive attitude all year.
2009 hits. Me and Heath Ford hit the road, and we win. And we win. And we keep winning. And then Rodeo Houston rolls in, and I jump out there, and I win Rodeo Houston in front of 85,000 people. And Heath wins second at Rodeo Houston. So I just won $59,000 in one ride. Like, I just went from sitting on the couch running a weed eater and working for my dad and brother and stuff after having several mediocre years to the #1 guy in the world, winning the biggest rodeo in the world.
It's one of the top 3 bucking horses in the world. Give him the money. Give him the trophy. Folks, the Waller, Texas. Look at the scoreboard. It's a new record.
Cruising through. And about midway through the summer, I look at the internet on prorodeo.com, and I'm like, my God, I've done one like $180,000, and we still have like 3-4 months of rodeo left. And I'm going to my first national finals. It's the craziest deal in the world.
What are you doing? You're looking at ranches again, aren't you?
No.
What are you looking at?
Elk.
Elk. On ranches.
Okay.
I was born in Houston, Texas. It was a small town, Houston was. That was in 1949, which is not old, but it's not young either. We had a big old barn that was 2 stories high and a big 2-story house. The name of it was Green Acres. I remember when I was real little sitting out by the barn with my sister and my brother looking in towards Houston. And where the Galleria now sits, there was a drive-in movie theater. It just so happened that one side of our barn faced that screen. We would lay up on the barn roof and watch the movies that way.
You wanted law and order in this town. You've got it. I'll shoot the first man who starts for those sticks.
And, well, they built the monster. It grew. It just grew and grew and grew. And then they developed freeways. And they put a freeway from one mall to the next mall. And then they built subdivisions and more buildings around them. Then they built another freeway because that one's too crowded. And they just keep on building them and building them. And every one they build just keeps pushing my heart away. Every day I wake up, I think, when are they going to build a freeway right next to me? And I'm going to have to move. And I don't hear coyotes at night, and I can't keep horses beside my bedroom window. Clint, it's Pop. I just want to give you this message because this place has changed. The world's changing. Everything's growing around me and I'm getting older and maybe I'm losing touch with things, but the message to you, I want you to know, son, you're my best friend. You're my companion. You're my life. You've done something that I never got to finish. I would have given anything in the world to have gone as far as you've gone. And through you, I get to relive my life. I want you to complete this so that we can have the things we want. And I can leave this world knowing that somebody carried our family name on and that we got to the finals and complete your dreams.
It is Clint Cannon and a Kessler bucking horse called Hourglass. Let's watch him and help him during the ride.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you're trying to catch an 87.5, you will let it out. He will gap, and he did. Judges say 76. Maybe trying too hard.
Sometimes it's hard, Clint. It's just hard.
You don't have to tell me, buddy.
But you stay so positively focused. Just
I'm positive.
take that positive in there and say, you know what? This is what I do. I do it every week, week in, week out. This is the last chance we have this year. So why not put everything into it we've got? I'm sorry I get so carried away, but I want it so bad. I want to open this window and scream it. I want to just scream to Las Vegas and say, we're here and we ain't drawing very good, but we're going to fight our way through it. And somehow or another, we got to draw something that bucks and that we can make a good ride on. And the four guys that decide who wins the money look at us and say, okay, you worked hard and you just made a good ride and we're going to treat you fair.
I was right here, and I'm still right there, and winning a gold buckle. I can go out and place in all 6 rounds, and it's mine. And if I don't, then I lose, and I deserve to lose it.
So we got nothing to lose, and we got everything in the world to gain.
Out this view, they've got they call it the area city center. They've got like 30,000 rooms available. It's the new 65 acres in downtown Las Vegas that they've redeveloped. I've got a view of that out of my room, and then over the parking garage, there's a view of the mountain ranges.
How is everything?
Our family has actually, I think for the first time in 30 years, everybody has gotten along. Nobody's killed each other. Nobody's threatened to kill each other. It's just, this experience is just, it's really been amazing. I think the only one in the whole group that's cried has been Clyde and Dad. My poor dad, I'm worried he's going to have a nervous breakdown, heart attack. He's so worked. So,
really?
Yeah. Dad's having a real hard time dealing with this one.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I think he's taking all of the stress off of Clint and holding it. Yeah. I get up every morning and I say a prayer in my room for Clint, because I know me, I'm beyond praying for, but Clint still has a shot. So we just sitting here wishing him the best and standing behind him 100%.
Are you telling me to stop?
She's not more climbing in the drawer.
Well, I'm trying that whole cabinet don't fall forward on you.
He just drooled all over me, junk. He just drooled all over me. Watch out his head.
Mommy would love to see that.
Cooper's a horse. Cooper's a horse. Right, Clyde. Cooper's a horse. Buck, Cooper, buck. Buck, you got a buck. Can you buck? Buck. Buck off. You got him, Coop. You bucked him off. You bucked him off.
But you gotta ride good, don't you, Cooper? You gotta ride good.
Whatever you do, draw better than Uncle Clint.
Yeah, it's important. Yeah, I see. There's tons of stuff out there. There's tons of stuff. See all the cars and trucks and concrete? This used to be a desert here in Las Vegas. It was nothing but a piece of desert. They took and made it into a big old concrete jungle, just like Houston. World's getting smaller. Cowboys gotta live on.
You can ride with us.
Y'all gotta grow up to be cowboys, race live.
Hey, Dad, meet Jason.
Welcome everybody. Award winner setting a record for most money won in the bareback ride in a regular season. Also though in his first NFR. But finally we're seeing here on the stage in the 7th round say hi to Clint Cannon. Has had a qualified ride on every horse he's got. I looked at him and I said, introduce us to who's with you.
Alright. Hey, this is my brother. This is my mom. This is my brother. This is one of my best friends. And this is another one of my best friends for Montana Silverstone. And this is my dad, Jay Cannon, aka We. And there's a story behind that because we all made shirts for him, and it says Team We because he always says the word we, like somebody will call and say, how did Clint do? And he'll go, we did good. So we got We Team t-shirts.
Team We. I want one.
He is Team We.
You blame Mom. Yes, she had to quit early before you realized your train. But that was in 1980 when she left. You were rookie of the year in 72.
8 years.
You had 8 years in there. I understand you had children and stuff, but I mean, you did ride great. That's what everybody tells me. But you talked to Donnie and them. They said your problem was you quit so easy.
I didn't quit.
They were saying that you would let it get to you so bad.
You know what? If I had a hindrance, it was the fact that I didn't have anybody helping me or supporting me. And I had to make a decision over how I spent my money. Did I spend it on gas and entry fees, or did I spend it on food and clothes for y'all? I had no other choice.
When you say that shit, it's nerve-wracking on us because it made it sound more like we were a burden to you than we were a blessing.
It is.
And
you
it
got
bothers.
2 kids now. It's a burden, isn't it?
No, it's a blessing.
It's a burden too.
No, it's tough. No,
it's
I
a
ain't gonna
burden.
say it's tough.
Don't you ever get frustrated?
Yeah, I get frustrated, but that's not a problem. When I look back on it, I'm gonna say it's gonna be all worth it.
You got a wife. You got a family to support you.
I'm aware.
So when you carry that and you think about that, I didn't have that. You got way more than I got. She's trying to go back and be a part of something that she left. You might as well run over me with a Cadillac and then stab me in the eye. You know, I don't have any respect for her, Kirby. I don't see how a mother can leave her children. I don't know how she thinks she can be part of this and just make everything magically change. Yeah, no, I don't want to be around her.
What did you decide to do with it here?
I haven't figured it out.
Oh.
I went shopping.
Yeah, buddy. Going like a big shot. Oh, bro. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next ride can make a big decision for a lot of people when it's over.
This is a horse called Fancy Free, and the man who has led the entire year going back to March still leads right now. He knows there's a man in hot pursuit, and the only way to shut him off is now. Clint Cannon of Waller, Texas. Bobby Boat. Amen.
Nobody ever pushed me. Nobody ever gave me one nickel to go rodeo. Not one nickel. I mean, I'd do everything for myself. Well, I gave Clint more than a nickel. I mean, I helped him all the way. He said to me one time, he said, "I'll let you go with me." And I wanted to laugh underneath and turn my head and go, "You didn't let me go with you. You wanted me to go with you, and I went with you because it just so turned out, the way we started that year turned out to be a year where we thought maybe we were going to win a world's championship, and I wanted to do everything I could to help you along that path if it was successful."
I didn't win a world title, but I had enough money to buy a ranch in Colorado. And that's been one of my lifetime goals since I was 10 years old, dreaming of owning something. Because nobody in my family's ever owned anything. My dad's never owned nothing, and when I did it.
How's your head? How's your head? Okay? Huh? He's poor, though.
Yeah, he's real poor.
We need to start haying him.
Pretty skinny when they got here.
I think there's an elk over there. I just got a feeling.
Probably.
It was so windy up there. It's cold. There's not many tracks down here. There's more tracks over there, but where I want to hunt over there, I can't get to, so it discouraged me even going over there. Unless I walk the whole way on that ditch and it's going to be muddy. That's the only place I really like to hunt over there anymore.
Yeah.
I like to hunt in places I like to feel comfortable. I know where the animals move.
We can hunt here. We bought this place. It's ours. We can go wherever we want here. Nobody can say a word.
Then
We can piss right there if you want.
Why don't we hunt?
I might yell at you, but this is a dream come true for this ranch so far, Pops. We got to come up with a name.
The name of this place is...
And I don't want to call it Mojo.
Okay, then it's not going to be Mojo. Mojo was the name on your glove.
I know.
And Mojo won you almost $300,000, over $300,000. And so Mojo was lucky, so I figured Mojo would be a good start. But you could always name it Deep Shit Ranch because we're always in deep shit.
Well, Mojo ain't bad, but I got a sign made at home that says C&C Ranch. But
Let's just make it C&C. Cody's gonna have to live up here.
Cannon, that could be Cannon.
Cannon.
That's C&C, right? C's easy, huh?
Son of a gun.
C&C.
You're a son of a gun and I am too. Cannon.
Hold still, hold still.
Don't fall.
No, I don't want it to break. Pull.
Going real slow.
Boom, good shot. Uh-huh.
There. Boom.
Miss. Watch this one though.
We were them kids that you saw with no shirt and no shoes, dirty, with a buzz cut and one or two teeth, and just walk up and punch you in the stomach and run off. Like no care in the world. We were catching snakes, cooking crawfish ourselves, carrying guns around, shooting stuff. Yeah, I learned how to handle a gun when I was a very, very, very young age.
We were poor. We were poor to the point of once my mama left and we lived in that one-room shack there in town, my dad always joked that it was an old family recipe, and now I know that he's full of shit. But he would make rice, plain white rice, tomato soup with veiny sausages in there. And I'm pretty sure the whole meal cost back then probably about 50 to 75 cents. And we'd eat that shit 3 nights a week.
And he'd say, it's an old family recipe. But now I look back, that ain't no old family recipe. That's what poor-ass people eat. And we were poor-ass people, and that's what we were eating. Vienna sausage, it costs like $1 for like 5 cans. And rice is like $1, and the tomato sauce was like $1. So you got a $3 meal to feed all of us. And it wasn't no family recipe. It was this poor-ass meal.
The train's departing car by car. The headlight fades into the stars. Puffing, chuffing, out of sight. Steam train, dream train. Shh. Good night. The end. Did you like that book?
What was that book about? Oh, this is that new book you just got.
Yeah, we just got these. I got them at school when I
Okay.
picked up the pictures. You didn't think you were picking up.
You
She
wrestling?
wants the teddy bears.
You better hold on tight. This animal's going
Hey, Cooper!
Don't run! Don't back off! Yo! Hey, would you do me a favor real quick? Get your boots on. You're good to go, kid.
Okay. Okay. Guys, tell me if there's
Me and Clint were 2 peas in a pod. I mean, just we did everything together. We rode bikes. We played war. We dreamed up crazy stuff from robbing banks to make money, and luckily that one didn't come true. And me and Clint always grew up that it seemed like people with land had power, and we wanted a place that we could take our kids swimming where they didn't have to worry about sneaking on, even though that was fun. That's what the ranch was to us. It was liberty for us. It was, we owned something. It was something tangible that we could put our hands on, that rather than say we want to go to a swimming hole, but do we have permission? Are they going to get mad? We were swimming. We were standing on his bank. We weren't hurting nothing. We weren't trashing nothing. And this guy came out and he was like, this is my land. I want you off. They were snooting us.
What? I'll throw you a little. All right, 1, 2, 3.
We would go on trips where we would spend the whole weekend and sleep in the back of a truck, and we didn't go to state parks because it cost to get in. My dad would just pull over on the side of the road and we'd sleep under a bridge and swim all night in the creek. And it was the best damn time you ever want to see in your life. So I could care less if I ever had any revenge. I had a good life. It was tough. We were poor, but it was fun.
Oh, Salty took it away from us. Oh, go get it.
This is more fun than finding lightning bugs on a hot summer night.
I was reading this story about this father and this son. The boy's name was Icarus, which I don't know why they called the fella Icarus a long ways from here. And his daddy's name was Dedalion. And the daddy had to make a set of wings for these people to escape out of this maze, this jungle-like deal. And the only way to get away was for the daddy. Like, you love your daddy, don't you? Cooper, do you love your daddy?
Yeah.
Do you love your pawpaw?
Yeah.
When you grow up, what do you want to be? Cooper, what do you want to be when you grow up? You want to ride bareback horses, or you want to ride bulls, or you want to be a fireman?
I want to be a hunter.
A hunter? Okay, that's good. But anyway, old Icarus, he didn't listen to his daddy. His daddy told him not to fly too close to the sun or his wings would melt. And guess what? Icarus fell into the sea because he missed his daddy. So when your daddy tells you, the same way I tell your daddy not to do something, it's not because he doesn't want you to do it, it's because he doesn't feel safe about you doing it. So you have to just listen to it. Like Uncle Clint, who's the best bareback rider in the world? Uncle Clint, you dang right. You will too. Y'all want to race down there? Go get it, Sissy.
I know.
You see it? You see it? Don't try to cut your Get it, Soul. Get it. What do you want to hear, Cooper?
Trooper slide with your rodeo.
Okay, Daddy can make this story happen.
Aha! Trooper and slide.
All right. One time, Trooper and Slide, they were entered up in rodeos all over the West. And they had to go to Seattle, and they had to go to all these cities. And Trooper and Slide were driving down the road. It was real late at night. And all of a sudden, you hear this honk, honk. And Slide looks over at Trooper and goes, I think that's a train. And they see this bright light coming. It's an alien spacecraft. Trooper keeps on driving. He's trying to get away, but them aliens are chasing him. So they both of them, they get their guns and they run out there. And they go and they look, and them aliens had gotten another ship and flew back to outer space. They were gone. And the next morning, Trooper and Slide showed up at the rodeo. They started telling people about what happened last night. And everybody was like, no, you're joking, you're joking. And right about then, they look up into space, and there goes that UFO flying over there. The end. I think dreams and stuff like that and ideas are hereditary. I think it's passed down in your DNA. I mean, we've always kind of been frontiersmen and explorers and kind of outlaws. So some of our family was pretty much some of the first people here in Texas. We signed Texas Declaration of Independence. One of my great-grandfathers on my mom's side was the founder of Nacogdoches, Texas, the oldest town in Texas. We've been in the Texas Revolution. We were some of the first people to settle in North America back in the 1500s.
kind of touched on dogs a little bit. Maybe some of the world doesn't like dogs, but I love unconditional. For some reason, part of my life and cowboying, and dogs have been some of my best companions, and I probably talk to them more than I've talked to people at some points. And my dogs can hear me in the morning when it's still dark outside, get up. And they know when I get up and my feet hit the floor, they know. Do you have an unconditional friend? Do you? Do you have anybody in your life that's with you, that loves you unconditionally, that you can depend on? And no matter what you do, if you kill somebody, or if you cut off an arm, or if you tell them I've got cancer and I'm going to die next month, is their love unconditional? Are they devoted to you? Are they going to be there for you? Are they going to hold your hand? Are they going to help you? Are they going to be with you through thick and thin? See how I feel about my dogs. They don't leave me. No, they can't feed me, but I guarantee you, if they could, they would.
Right there, you know, it's so important to be able to stay square on those horses, especially.
It should be a good fit for him. They say this horse is really outstanding, fun to ride, and boy, it's looking fun right here.
I mean, look at his aggressive feet lifting on it. What happened? Something went to heck there.
Oh, he got in trouble at 7 seconds. Kelly, what'd you see? The highest score in the first round on Smart Block. Now he's on very wins from Pickett Pro Rodeo.
Well, how'd you like to have Clint Cannon going after you just made a great ride? This guy here will come gunning for you, and look at him. He is coming and gunning.
A big, strong, bucking horse. Look at this ride. Aggressive. Horse kind of weakens down at the end, but Clint didn't weaken at all.
Well, all he needs is an 82 to take the win. 82 points is what he's got. Clint Cannon making his debut on the PRS, and it's a good one. Clint Cannon with a 167 shoots up leaderboards at first place.
To this day, this very single day, I'll still wake up sometimes during the night and think, I gotta get on. What am I doing? You slept too late. I dream about it at night. I'm still thinking about, I'm going to a rodeo the next day, and I dream I've got to get my rigging worked on. I have these dreams. They never go away. They've never left me. I dream all the time about still going to a rodeo and still getting on. You know, you wake up in a cold sweat thinking, oh God, did I just dream that? Did I just ride again? You just don't know. It's just always in your mind. It doesn't go away. Maybe for some other people it does, but not for me. It's always there. Not all the time. Sometimes I dream about pretty girls. Sometimes I dream about scary stuff. Not very often, though. Not like rodeo. Bucking horses.
When that horse coming down and boom and hits, and you're coming down with it, and you're all tight, there's nowhere for that energy to go because everything's all locked up and it's going to drive you forward. But if you're here, it can blow right out. It just moves right out your body.
So when I leave the chute, do I?
You know, when you leave the chute, you can be tight, but when that first jump hits, whoop, roll with it. You know, that's how you got to hit it. Yeah, just remember. All right, look. All right, this is the concept of it, man. This is, you want to win, man. Put them up there and explode it out. Boom, right there. But explode that chest like this. Bam, like you're trying to blow that chest. There you go, and then right there, and then. Do it as fast, like fast. Do it as fast as you're doing, but electric. Think electric. No, you just think electric. Just think this. Ball.
I'm trying to get.
You want it back here as your counterweight because you're back, but you got to move it here to move with the animals. You ready to ride now, Waller? Boom!
I'd really focus on it and I'd really do a lot of work and try and put more time in it, but the second I'd start doing that, I'd start screwing up. I'd start really thinking about it, really trying to perfect everything, and then everything would go down the hole. It was more like when I was really carefree about it, I did really good.
You're young, how old are you?
22.
Yeah, you're a baby still, man. You can rule it. I didn't make my first NFR till I was 30, so. I love you. You remember that? Hi. What you doing over here? Are you getting sleepy? Yeah, you're getting sleepy. You need a nap. Yes, you need a nap. Where are you going? What's that? No, not too bad. Yeah. I tried that, tried to feed her to sleep. I left her in there. She's not wanting it.
Hi, Caitlin, can you hear your mama? Caitlin, mama's coming home.
It's not on the TV, it's right here.
I'm coming home, I miss you so much. I love you, sweet pea. Are you being good for your daddy? Being good for your daddy, I miss you.
She's drooling.
You being a stinky pants?
Yeah, she's staring at the phone. She was looking at the TV looking for you. She was like, I know that voice. Is she on the TV?
Oh, I miss her so much. So cute. All right, leaving right now. And I will be home I'll probably be home by 5.
It's an hour drive from Philly. Atlantic City, yeah. You have to leave the day before. Now, where's that at? San Antonio? What's that at? Austin. Yeah, Austin's always cheap, man.
150.
Mm-hmm. I don't know it back. You don't mind holding, do you?
No.
Don't let her neck fall back, but you'll be okay. She's farting right now. She's a little gassy, so don't judge a girl off of that. I don't have many fears. I'm not really afraid of dying. I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid of people. I'm not afraid of much in this world. I'm not afraid to fight the biggest guy in the room. Not afraid. But one of my biggest fears is that, and I think about it all the time, it weighs so heavy on my heart and my mind, is when do I quit and how do I do it and what will I do? Now I see things in a different view because now I've got a wife and a daughter. So what do I do? How many times does it take me to get knocked out before I say enough is enough? How many times does it take for me to call my wife and say, I didn't win crap for the last 3 weeks, but I spent $6,000 trying to win nothing. I don't sleep much anymore. I stay up for hours at night and I wake up before the crack of dawn. I know I'm gonna get into something, but I don't know what I'm gonna do to keep the level of adrenaline that I need to keep myself happy. I don't know what I'm gonna do without the road. I'm so used to being gone and leaving and being out on the road and seeing the world and seeing the countryside. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I sit and idle. It has to be kind of like when Christopher Columbus sailed across the ocean and it was a flat ocean and they said you're gonna fall off at the end. Right now, I think I'm gonna fall off at the end and there's nothing there. It's just blackness, darkness, like it's just the end of the ocean and it's falling off into nothing. I'm Clint Cannon, and my dog was Cowboy Cannon. The Cannons, we're the Cannons. My dad, Jay Cannon, my brother, Kirby Cannon, and there's my other brother, Cody Cannon. We are the Cannons. Cannons like to say, Papa was a pistol, and we are son of a gun.